Sprinkles and sugar are nice, but I don't know, where's the spice, Kaylee? What about instead we do a Christmas cocktail connection? Yes!
I'm gonna call this one the Danica McKellar multiverse, or the Danica McKellar exception. So, Danica McKellar, does that name ring a bell? For those of you who do recognize that name, she's either going to be Winnie from the Wonder Years, or she's that person you see in all of those advertisements for the Hallmark holiday slate of shows. Danica McKellar has appeared in so many of these movies, to the point where when she made a departure from Hallmark over to the rival upstart Great American Family to shoot their holiday movies, it caused a big hullabaloo. So she's that popular, that notable. I actually don't think she's that great of an actress, though, to warrant that much attention. But that doesn't mean I don't hate her, and also doesn't mean that I don't want to watch her movies. Oddly enough, I actually make her the exception, and I actually hit record when I see her movie in the programming grid during the Hallmark holiday movie schedule. Why is that? Well, let's take a page from a movie I just recently watched of hers. This is from 2020. It's called Christmas, She Wrote. Here's the description. When Kaylee, a romance writer, has her column canceled right before Christmas, she heads home to reconnect with her family. Kaylee gets an unexpected visit from the man who canceled her column, who fights not only to bring her back to the publisher, but also for her heart. So, in this movie, she plays a columnist. In other movies, she has played many other kinds of roles. Event planner, store manager, and an arborist. I actually had to look that up because I thought she was a Christmas tree scientist, but she was an arborist. So she's done all these different kinds of roles in these holiday movies. The weird part is she actually pretty much plays these roles exactly the same. And I mean, you could call that, not so great acting, but there are a lot of actors who bring a particular vibe, and they seem to have a very successful career. Reynolds. So anyway, I've come to accept this whole pantheon of films from her as the Danica McKellar multiverse. It's the same being in different parallel universes, except they're in different jobs and different life circumstances, but it's the same core person. So that's how I reconcile all of this. The thing about her acting, though, I have to say, is that you could smell her acting quite often. You can tell she's kind of like not quite making that leap to really embracing and emanating those emotions. I still feel a bit of script reading and walking through emotional states, but not really embracing the role. I'm going to bring up two examples of her acting where you really needed her to bring the game, but yet kind of fell short of the mark. 21 minutes, the classic banter moment between the female and the male lead, and I guess sparks fly? No, not the sparks, the other thing. Check it out.
Okay, I'm very busy, so if you're not going to order something...
Wait a minute. Do you work here?
No, I have a new job. I started another column, actually.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it debuts in tomorrow's edition of the Pineberry Press.
Well, wasn't that quick?
Well, I'm very in demand.
Yeesh. All right. Now we're going to zip ahead to... Ooh, this is going 40 minutes in. Again, bring the A game. Not quite there. Witness.
It's the first time I've missed it in 5 years.
5 years? You haven't been home for the holidays. That's how long it's been since you and Dan broke up.
You mean since he left for Haiti 2 weeks before our Christmas Eve wedding?
It's all right. Cool. So with Danica McKellar, this is why I call it also the Danica McKellar exception. Why? It's generally held that with these holiday movies, there's a particular ratio, roughly 85% reality, 15% kind of escapism, because we watch these movies just to kind of feel like some kind of hope, even though reality may not actually lay things out like that in real life. We just need a little bit of escapism. So with Danica McKellar, I have to admit, I feel a kinship with her because as an actress, as she performs these roles, it's like I could tell she's on a journey of improving. I just want to watch these performances from her because, oh, I know you're gonna nail this. Okay, maybe next time, but I keep on watching to see if she'll kind of deliver the goods, and I want to cheer her on because at least, I don't know about you, but for me, I feel those moments of imposter syndrome where, okay, my skills aren't quite there. I'm still showing up, working at it, building my skills on that journey to excellence. I don't have to be like that level, but if I'm on my way to getting there, that's okay with me. And I see that embodied in Danica. So I will watch her movies, cheering her on, looking for those wonderful nugget performances, and hopefully not like those other two scenes I showed. This movie kind of suffered a bit from those I'll say deficiencies where I really needed her to bring a stronger emotional game. So this movie, to sum up, Christmas She Wrote, 4 out of 10. If I were to kind of rate those 4 things I like to look for: font, not too bad. Chemistry, suffered from those acting deficiencies I was telling you about. Did it do something new, something different? Not so much. There was like a relationship there, which was presented as regular, normal. I don't really think of that as being innovative, but it's nice to have those other representations of different kinds of pairings. Hey, that's awesome. Was it an earned finish? Hell no. And this is not so much on Danica, but I will say it's a bit of a shared responsibility from the writers and the directors and the performers. Basically, they started the movie as, I really don't like you. And then by the last quarter of the movie, oh, I really will do anything for you. What the heck happened? That was not an earned finish. I don't even know if you can get from A to B reasonably so. This movie was demanding a lot, and unfortunately, it didn't quite deliver. As much as I want to love this movie, yeah, this is one that will sadly go in the never again pile. Here's to the next Danica McKellar movie. I look forward to seeing you somewhere in the multiverse.
I want to be the man who you can trust. The man who brings out the best in you.
I think you just unwrapped your inner cheer, Trip Wyndham.
What do you think?
Nope.
I think the answer is yes to everything.
Oh my God. I give him a month.